Most people think the reason they're broke is because they don't make enough money. That's a lie, and it's one of the most expensive lies you'll ever believe. Right now, there are people earning less than you who are quietly building wealth, and there are people earning double your income who are drowning in stress, debt, and fear. The difference isn't intelligence, it isn't luck, and it definitely isn't hustle. It's the system their money lives inside. For the last few years, I've been obsessed with one question. Why does money seem to stick to some people and slip through the fingers of everyone else? So I stopped listening to motivational quotes. I stopped watching flashy gurus, and I started studying behavior. Not what rich people say, but what their money actually does when no one is watching. And what I discovered completely changed how I see income, jobs, and freedom. Let me show you. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody tells you. There are two financial realities running at the same time. Most people live inside the first one. You earn money, it hits your bank account, and immediately it starts disappearing. Rent, bills, subscriptions, food, fuel, small treats to feel alive again. You don't feel reckless, you feel normal. But month after month, year after year, nothing accumulates. You're surviving, not building. This is what I call the consumption loop. Money comes in, money goes out, and your life depends entirely on the next paycheck. Miss 1 month and everything collapses. That's not security, that's dependency. Now here's the second reality. This is the one wealthy people live in, often without even thinking about it. In this system, income is just the starting point, not the destination. Money comes in, but instead of flowing straight into lifestyle expenses, it gets captured. Before the spending, before emotions, before temptation. And once captured, it gets assigned a job. Not to entertain you, not to impress people, but to multiply. This is the wealth system hiding in plain sight. Let's break it down. I call it the wealth flywheel. It has three simple parts, and once it starts spinning, it becomes incredibly hard to stop. Part 1. Income is collected, not celebrated. Most people celebrate income. They see a deposit and think, I earned this, I deserve this. And emotionally, that makes sense. But wealthy people treat income very differently. To them, income is raw material. It's not proof of success, it's fuel. So the moment money comes in, a percentage of it is immediately removed from reach. Not after bills, not if there's something left, immediately. This could be 10%, it could be 20%. It doesn't matter. What matters is that your future gets paid before your lifestyle does. This single move changes everything. Part 2. Money enters the growth zone. Once intercepted, the money doesn't sit idle. It goes into assets. Things that have one purpose, to produce more money. This could be index funds, dividend stocks, real estate, a business, anything that compounds over time. Here's the key idea most people miss. The goal is not quick wins. The goal is momentum. If your money grows by 8 to 10% per year, it doesn't feel exciting at first. In fact, it feels boring. But boring is powerful. Because every dollar that grows becomes a worker that never asks for a raise. And once money starts producing money, the game changes. Part 3. Returns are never taken, they're recycled. This is where real wealth separates from average investing. When returns show up, dividends, profits, growth, most people want to touch it. They think this isn't real until I spend it. Wealthy people do the opposite. They feed it back into the system. Returns generate more capital. More capital generates larger returns. And suddenly, growth accelerates without extra effort. This is compounding. Not the math version, the behavioral version. And this is why time matters more than income. Let me show you something that should completely reframe how you see money. Imagine someone earning just $40,000 per year. Nothing impressive, nothing flashy, but they automatically invest $4,000 per year, just 10%. They never increase it, they never touch it, they never panic. After 10 years, that account isn't small anymore. After 20 years, it's powerful. After 30 years, it's life-changing. Not because they earned more, but because they respected the system. Meanwhile, someone earning $100,000 who spends everything stays stuck. Same effort, different outcome. So why doesn't everyone do this? Why isn't this common knowledge? Because the modern economy doesn't benefit from builders, it benefits from spenders. Every ad you see is designed to interrupt this system. Every credit offer is designed to delay it. Every lifestyle upgrade pushes it further away. An economy built on consumption needs you dependent, because a financially independent population is hard to control. So the system doesn't teach you how to escape it. You're supposed to be busy, tired, and just comfortable enough to keep going. But here's the good news. This isn't about money. It's about structure. And structure can be built by anyone. So here's what you do. Step 1. Observe without emotion. For 30 days, track where your money actually goes. No guilt, no shame, just awareness. You can't fix what you refuse to see. Step 2. Choose a small intercept. Pick a percentage, even 5%. That's your future fund, non-negotiable. Step 3. Automate and disappear. Set it once, then stop thinking about it. The system works best when emotion is removed. If you do this long enough, something strange happens. You stop worrying about money. You stop chasing every opportunity. You stop feeling trapped because your wealth flywheel is spinning, quietly, invisibly, in the background. And one day, you realize your job is optional, not because you got lucky, but because you built a system. So the real question isn't whether this works. It does. The real question is whether you'll start, because the same system making the wealthy richer is available to you. It doesn't care about your background. It doesn't care about your income. It only responds to consistency. Most people will stay on the treadmill, but a few will step off and build something that lasts. If you're ready to be one of them, subscribe for more hidden money systems and comment below. What's the biggest thing holding you back from starting? I'll see you in the next one.